everybody, Charles here, and welcome. And Charles, what's going on? A double banger today. Yes, today is a double banger today because I have somebody special coming on as well, and they're doing great things. And I had to get them on. We tried yesterday. We had like technical difficulties, and I'm like, listen, don't worry. We're going to get you back on today because what you're doing is so important. What you're doing, everybody needs to know and jump on board. So please welcome to the show my special guest. Lucky, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I'm so happy to be here on the show. How are you doing, Charles?
Great to have you, my friend. I'm like, all right, first of all, explain the name.
Well, my dad's name is Luc in French, so Luc Cineus. So in English, Luckey Cineus. It just came up straight like this.
Listen, when I saw the name, I had to make sure I was reading it properly. I'm like, when a guy's name is Lucky, he's got to be a friend of mine because it's a good thing, man. Trust me. So I'm so good to have you on this show. Give us some background. Born and raised, where are you from?
Well, I was born right here in Canada, in Montreal. Raised, of course, in Quebec, but grew up in a Haitian family. My parents from Haiti. My dad was a teacher there in Haiti and a director. He owned his own school and immigrated to Canada in order to teach, believe it or not, English to the French students. A Haitian teaching English.
I love those stories. So tell us your experience growing up then. What was different between here and what your father tells you in Haiti, and give us the difference.
Well, the difference is, of course, the atmosphere, the way he grew up. He had to grow up in a very, very tough country. Haiti is not the easiest country to live in, especially if you're a student, if you're growing up, if you're trying to make it in life. But he told me that he was able to, always be serious about his business, be serious about his studies, and grow up learning different languages, Greek and Greek. It was Greek and Latin, and that helped him to become a teacher. And when I grew up in Canada, it was a no-giver, no-brainer for me to learn English, as I had the French and of course the Creole because we had to travel to Haiti a few times.
Right, and that's why I like the Creole speaking. The language. It has that culture to it, which we all want to learn and get involved. So tell us what you are doing because you have something big coming up that we want to get everybody involved, get the word out. You're doing some great things. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, what I'm doing, I'm so happy to be working in like straight unionship with Svetlana and Steven, both with the IWB, Immigrant Women in Business, and also IWB and RTG. So we have this foundation that we've been working with in Haiti, in order to help with the relief effort. Haiti has been devastated with earthquake back in 2010, and of course this year again. So unfortunately, they've been hit with devastation and so many things, but we're happy to be able to help them. A little bit of a history. Back in 2010, when I had my bakery here in Toronto, my dad and we participated in a relief effort in order to help the Haitian people receive money, as well as items, as far as like any medical items, clothes, food, things like that. So from the bakery, we had contacted a popular radio show syndicated all across Canada in order to come and do the show from the bakery. Of course, the setup was a bit too small. So what we did, he came in with his big bus, parked it in front of the bakery, studio inside the bus. And from there, we did the show. We invited a famous football player
Hmm.
from the Toronto Argonauts, Ray Fontaine.
Okay.
He's not playing anymore, but it was nice seeing him play. He, of course, had a Haitian background, and we had a singer and also an actor who came in order to mingle with the people, speak on the show, and speak about their involvement in Haiti and what their upbringing as Haitians.
Right.
So it was a great effort. The beauty of it is the like the main reason for having the show straight from the bakery and mingling and was in order to raise funds for Haiti. So we raised $2 million with
Wow.
government match up on that one day.
On that one day.
Yeah, it was like history, like yeah, it was great. It was great.
All right. So what are we doing now? Because that's just a start, and
That's a
everything,
start.
and that's a start, and we need to keep going. We need the momentum going. And you have a special event coming on, and you can get the link. We'll put the link in the description on Eventbrite. So what's it called, and when is it?
The name of the whole foundation is Haiti Relief Effort. It's with of course IWB and RTG.
Okay.
We are doing everything we can. I mean, these are great people. I'm talking about Svetlana and as well as Stephen. Um, they have like their program because of receiving through giving,
Yes.
you know sending some food and water bottles to Haiti in order to help the Haitian people get the necessity. But the beauty of it is the transparency. That's
Right.
the reason why we, like teamed up with IWB and RTG, because of the transparency, because people need to know where their money's going and, where it's being, where it's going to end up, whose hands and what it's going to do in order to help people. So I'm so happy to be working with them.
All right.
Great team effort.
So we're going to take a quick break, but right after break, I think I got a special guest coming on. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sounds great.
Immigrant Women in Business, IWB, is a non-profit organization bringing together women from over 50 different countries around the globe. These women have now made Canada their home and share a common goal of providing value to their new sisters. Our motto of "We are stronger together" resonates with all members, and with a diverse membership of business leaders, entrepreneurs and community builders, our goal is to make Canada better and provide guidance and leadership to those that follow.
CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com.
Yeah.
All right, we are back live, and we're sitting there talking to Lucky. I love that name. I'm gonna keep saying. All
Lucky
right,
name.
it's a lucky name. There you go. So during the break, we have a special guest there. I know they had their camera on. I just lost them for a sec, waiting for them to turn back on their camera. But in the meantime, so this event is taking place. You can go on to Eventbrite. Get the link, and then I think they're there. So let's welcome to the show. All right, how you doing, sir? Just unmute your microphone. You're muted. Just unmute the mic. There we go. How you doing, sir? Yep.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Great to have you on the show. Where are you calling in from? All right, so Lucky, maybe you can help us out there and tell us who is our special guest right here.
Our special guest is Mr. He's the consulate in Haiti. His name is Mr. Berto Dejean. He is calling directly live from Haiti, from Port-au-Prince, and he is, of course, pushing in action the relief effort right there on the ground. He has the feet on the ground in Haiti. He working with, of course, association with the First Lady, who's been very effective. Her foundation, Relief, has been so great with helping the Haitian people. And Espoir AV, Espoir AV, which is, of course, displaying and distributing the food as well on the Haitian ground.
All right, this is fantastic. So I don't know if he can hear me or you can respond. Just want to know what can we do? What is the main focus? And he can explain what's going on right now.
So, Sir Berto Dejean.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing? Glad to be here with you.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
I'm very glad to hear with you.
All right. So I'm just asking, can you tell us of what's going on down there? Give us some insight of what's going on.
Unfortunately, I can't hear so well, so
Okay. I think we might have a little bit of,
The sound.
sound challenges, but I can probably jump in.
Yep, go right ahead.
Yeah. So in Haiti right now, the situation is absolutely devastating. We all know that the big part of the country, the south part of the country, has been totally destroyed.
Okay.
With this earthquake. Unfortunately, homes have crumbled to the ground. When we look at pictures, it really hits the heart to see what's going on. People have no homes, no water, no food, clothes. They don't have any clothing. Everything has been destroyed. Their homes destroyed. I mean, it's their whole livelihood. They need, of course, ladies, of course, need a special care, and they need things to take care of themselves as well. So we're very, very sensitive to the women and the young ladies down there. Babies as well really need special care. So construction material, water, food, these are, extremely important there. And that's the reason why we're working with IWB and RTG in order to provide the necessities of life, which are, of course, food and water. Mr. Berto, I don't know if you can hear me, if you can jump in and give us a feel of what's happening in Haiti right now.
Exactly. I can hear you. I can hear you very well. I don't know if you hear me.
Yep.
Yes.
Very well. If you can hear me, I say hi to everyone who's listening, and the viewers also who's, look at us. We exactly from Haiti, and as you just mentioned before, the situation is very bad in Haiti as right now, because after the earthquake, we have a lot of necessities. We have like food problems. We have heart problems, medicines, clothes, paper towels, waters. So the situation is so bad. So I'm very glad there's someone trying to help Haiti, and we very appreciate it. For the people who really want to give us a hand at this time.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there and I'm pulling up some pictures. You can see, buildings crumbled here. You can see people on the street, helping each other out, looking for supplies, helping each other out. So, and this is just simple. You could just Google it right now. That's all I did. Just type it in, Google it. Images speak for itself. You know what I mean? We need to help out. We need to give. We need to support. And this is what the event is. And, working with IWB, showing, where it's going directly. It's a help. And that's what I love about it. And that's why I love that you guys are teaming up.
Unfortunately, the reception here in Haiti is very low. It's very poor. I'm sorry for that. Because of the situation, as you know, it's like everything is, is down the drain. Even the
Right.
internet is not so good. So I don't know if you're going to take a little break. I will try something else to have a little bit more receptions. But as of right now, the reception is very poor. I cannot hear you well, but I can see the picture, but I cannot hear you well. So, like I said before, that's where we are right now. So we very appreciate, like the people in Toronto, Canada, and all over the world to come and try to give us help at this time.
Yeah.
Very appreciate of that.
Yeah, and Lucky, you can take over just for him coming on and just coming on to say things. You can understand what is needed. You know what I mean? You can understand what is needed. So, tell us, Lucky, if you know what's the main stuff. What can we do? Just give us the nitty gritty.
Oh yeah,
Okay, I don't know. Like I mentioned before, we need food. We need hard for housing. We need medicine. We need cloth, paper towels, water. All these things we need. We do it at this time, to get things going for the people who's really in bad situation right now.
All right. So I'm going to bring on another special guest, and this is my main man. And we've been working on this project for a long time. And listen, this project is phenomenal. This is what people don't understand. When you see how great this project is and what you do, the give back, the recognition. So I got to bring him on myself. Steven, what's going on?
All good, brother. Hey, great to see you all. Thank you for having me. I'm honored, and we're really excited to be able to help Haiti and the Haitian people, with this program. And Lucky, my good friend, for many years when he started talking about helping and the challenges he had with the last time, we said, listen, like as we were just heard, the food, water. That's something that we've got the great ability to provide healthy food, 2 year shelf life, the water bottles. We're really, really excited about being able to do this. And so we're just honored, honestly, for the opportunity, and really looking forward to working with everybody to make this happen.
All right, so let's backtrack, Steven. So if people don't know who you are, and they haven't watched my show and they're underneath a rock, all right, let's talk about how this program works so people can understand it and why it's so important to give. So explain how the program works.
Yeah, we just simply put a program together so that would offer full transparency that's needed today, especially in North American giving. So we formulated a very healthy food, a non-GMO organic food. And we declared ourselves a for-profit social enterprise, so we could do things that obviously charities can't. We believe that charities have great intentions. We just believe the charity model is broken. And so because younger people today want transparency, so we just created this, we have put a great team together, made this food, formulated the food, and said, listen, you can buy this food from us for $39.70 for 30 meals. That's only $1.33 a meal, cheaper than any charity in North America. And we can deliver that to charities and partner with them so they can distribute it to the people that need it. In this case, we have the opportunity to work with the former president's wife, the first lady, and with her charity, and she's got her foundation. She's going to deliver it directly there. We also, through Lucky's contacts, made a deal so we could get these special water bottles so that they could be used. Great filtration things. They're unbelievable for relief situations. So people buy it from us. Everybody who buys this food from us, they win more than they put in, because we have a discount mobile app in North America that has over 310,000 vendors. So when they use that, they're actually saving more than it's costing them to feed these people. So it's a really, really sustainable model. It's new. It's exciting. By the way, our companies, the different ones we're partnered up with now are blowing up. And our goal just in North America over the next 3 to 4 years, probably feeding about 25 million people a month. And now that we can partner up with countries that need, help, especially in these difficult times, with tangible things. I just heard, talking about food and water. We can deliver that. We can deliver that. And people are happy to do that because they want to help anyway. But now it's much easier because they win more than they put in. And so that's
Yeah,
our motto.
and that's the motto. There it
Yeah.
is. You're giving and you're receiving. So why not just give, give, give? The more you give, the more you're going to receive. And
Absolutely.
in the long run, you're helping. And that's the main thing. Think of all the people you're helping. And you said something a while ago that I want to touch on. It works out to be like $1.30.
33.
Oh, $1.33.
Yeah.
So basically,
$1.33 a meal, and it consists of the cup of granola or oatmeal and 2 bars in every box.
right.
So yeah.
So that Tim Hortons coffee, skip it. You know what I mean? So go ahead and skip it for a day. You just fed somebody. You know what I mean? You're going out. You're gonna go get. You go to the gas station and you're picking up. A chocolate bar. Skip it. You just fed somebody. You know what I mean? Think of it that way. You are helping out $1.33, and you're feeding somebody.
Yep.
Come on now.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
So that is unbelievable. So please look on it. Support. That's all we're asking you. It's easy. Support. Go ahead and support. So I'm so glad, Lucky, that we could finally get you on. All right. So we can team up because this is a great cause. You have to jump on board. So I'm going to leave the last words to you, Lucky. Talk to the people. Just let them know how you're feeling and the appreciation. Go ahead.
To everybody, all your listeners, I really want to thank you for inviting us on the show. It's been an honor, to be able to be on this, beautiful show, and you're everybody listens to you. Like as soon as we, see the first show, we listen to you, and then we're attracted. And all your listeners, everybody in Canada, everybody worldwide who can see this broadcast has been, it's been such a joy for us. The Canadian people in the past had such an open heart in order to help us and to provide, to give donations, money, water, food. And I'm pretty sure that today it's just as much and even more. So thank you for everyone. I'm so honored, and we're happy to work with Berto Foundation, Espoir AV, and of course the First Lady. Thank you so much for everyone for your support.
All right. And I'm going to put this up here. 905-706-5825. That's 706-5825. Call. Pick up the phone. Call. Get some more information, how you can support, volunteer. Maybe you can volunteer and go out and get other people to join in and spread the word. That's what it is. It's spread the word. Listen, we live in a social media world. All I want you to do is pick up the phone, push the button, and share it. The more you share, the more people get involved, and you can help. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you, sir. I know the internet has been in tight, but thank you so much for just coming on. Just coming on shows the love that you have and the support. So thank you for just coming on.
We want to thank you. Likewise, we want to thank you so very much for all the Canadian brothers and sisters who understood the situation and they tried to help us out. And we appreciate it. And may God bless you all. Thank you very much.
It's been my pleasure, my friend. It's been my pleasure. All right, everybody. You know my saying. You didn't have to watch, but you did. And since you did, please share that love. Please share that love and give. Remember, $1.33. That's all it takes. And you're helping somebody in need. So on behalf of myself and everybody here, please support. And we thank you for your time. We'll see you next time, everybody. Hold on. Before we get you go, is that the bottle?
That's the water bottle. It has a special filter inside. And that's the reason why we're, teaming up with this company. Any water that you could put in there, it could be from any source, will filtrate the water. And of course, you'll get pure 99.99% water, alkaline water at 9.5%. So that's the reason why we teamed up with this company. Of course, Caribbean and RTG and IWB. My love to all of you and your whole team, your whole staff. Thank you very much.
Love it. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hold up the bottle again. Hold it up. Hold it up. There we go.
Thank you, everybody.
Has come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice